Hi everyone, Jacqueline here. Welcome to the channel. It's a cold December evening. It's probably minus 13, 14 out here right now, but I thought I'd show you how the garden is doing and how beautiful everything is. I haven't been out here for a while because we've been spending all our time cleaning snow. I mean, we've had some real heavy duty snow. We've had cold temperatures down into the minus 30s at night, and really it's just been hard to keep up with work and the channel and family and raising a new puppy, and just everything as a whole has been really busy. So I want to do a walk around and show you where things are at in the garden and show you the differences from last year to this year, because we have a way more snow this year, and I think we're making up for that summer that we didn't get much, because the spring was full of rain and summer was dry. So let's do it. So for those of you that have seen my other winter videos, I've always shown you the big pile of snow we have on our boulevard. And this year it's even bigger. In fact, you can see it's right up to the branches of my Siberian larch. We have that much snow, and that's all coming off of driveways and the street. That's how busy it's been for snow. So for those of you that have left the channel, please feel free to come back to the channel. It's just the way it is. Sometimes as a gardener, life happens. YouTube is my hobby, gardening is my hobby, and sometimes life just takes its toll on things. But don't worry, there'll be more videos coming. I haven't left YouTube or anything like that. But this is what we're dealing with here in Saskatchewan. And I'm just gonna zero out so you can see how beautiful the trees are with the snow on them and what my boulevard is looking like. Lots of snow, and you can see where it's been cleared, but the trees are looking nice. Over here along the fence, and I mean, I can't even walk in there, there's so much snow. You can see, if we look through, the 9 barks in the corner right in here, and they've dropped the snow that was on the branches, and it doesn't look to be a lot of damage. So I don't always go out and shake off the branches of trees. I will just go with it, and we'll see what we get. So you can see how things are looking here from the street. This is what my house looks like from the street. And it's been so darn cold, I haven't even done my containers on my front steps. So you might see a video coming up on that, but it needs to warm up. And that is something we haven't been able to do. Now my neighbor came and cleared our driveway. That's how crazy it's been. He brought his bobcat in and cleared it for us. And a shout out to Sean, because we sure appreciated it. It's been bad for snow, and I mean, we're only December here. I think we're gonna make up for all the moisture we got in the summer. Now, a lot of you know too, we got a puppy named Bailey, and training Bailey has also taken a lot of time. So we're working with him. He's about 3.5 months, and you know, there's always something to keep us busy. So let's go in the back, because like I'll walk through here. Rob made a path for me so I can come through here and see if I can get at these containers and window boxes, for sure the front steps, and do an arrangement on them. But look at the snow on these. I mean, it is probably about minus 12 Celsius here right now, and you can see it's been crazy. So everything is rock hard. So it takes a lot of boiling water to get that snow off and to unthaw those containers. Here's the fence where my hydrangeas usually are. It seems really bare here because they're cut down to the ground after the fence falling on them. Nothing to see there. But if we walk over here to this side of the garden, this is as close as I can get into this 9 bark. You can see the hydrangeas along here. The 9 barks, the ladybugs in the corner where the snow has piled up as well. You can see where it's coming through the fence and the big pile. And it's definitely winter. And there's footprints all over. Those would be probably squirrel. We got some jackrabbits that are coming in as well. Not so much in the backyard since Rob got the fence up. But look at how white it is. Here's another look. I think it looks really pretty through the trees when you see that blue sky. But look at the frost on the trees. Isn't that gorgeous? Winter can be beautiful, but it's all silvers, grays, and blues, and browns. And of course, white, lots of white. But it's really pretty. And when that blue sky comes out, and you can see the trees along my boulevard there, look at the frost on them. Isn't that gorgeous? It definitely feels like Christmas. This is how much snow we get in Saskatchewan. Look at that on the roof of the house. I just had to stop and show you how much we've gotten. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? It's just piled right up there and right on the edge. Usually we have a brush, a snow removal brush, and we get up there and knock some of that down so it can drain because it's gonna melt this week. So we're gonna have to do that. But you can see the work just never ends. It's just thick up there. Look at the layers. This is what winter's like in Saskatchewan. Thank goodness, I guess my vent is still working because that vent is for the water heater. That is not for our furnace. Our furnace vent is clear right down here, but that is for our water heater. But look at how that snow has piled up. Wow. I did get my little shed in the front painted. This shed is gonna move just to give you a glimpse into the future, and I'm gonna decorate it up when I get it moved. But I did the two-tone colors. I'm gonna do that on the back shed. I quite like it. It really stands out. I think this could be pretty decorated up for summer, spring, summer, fall, and maybe even winter if I get ambitious. I have some projects I'd like to try. But if any of you have any decorating ideas for the shed, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. For anyone that doesn't know, this is Bailey. Bailey, hi, and you're very loud. You can see he's full of energy and vinegar, and he's excited to see me. I mean, all I have to do is disappear for a couple minutes, and he's totally pumped up. But anyhow, this is the puppy that we are trying to raise, and he's just energy 24 hours a day. Bailey, say hi to the camera. Anyhow, let's finish this tour. We're now in the backyard, and you can see here how deep that snow is. See, I'm sure you understand why I don't want to go and jump into this or try to get to that bird feeder. But this was my curved bed with a mixture of beautiful coneflowers in here, hydrangea, we have a tree hydrangea there, and just all sorts of color. And I cannot wait, I'm excited because these beds were beautiful. You can see my solar lights in there and the bird bath, which is really frozen. And then you can see the tree hydrangeas in the back there. Let's walk along the path. Now this is a really good example of probably how I'm gonna do the garden path in the spring. This was on my hit list last year, did not get it done. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a wide path right in here to the garden shed, lined on both sides with beautiful, glorious perennials and flowers. What do you think? I think that'll be gorgeous and give a lot of color that the garden needs. But right now, we aren't going anywhere. You can see the snow peeking through the trees there and the sun peeking through and in the back here. And our neighbor is out there blowing snow in his pasture. More projects that need to be done is we got to get this gazebo done and give it a makeover. This year is going to be the year of finishing stuff that I've been wanting to do and making things beautiful. So now let's look at this shed. I want to show you the difference between that one and the one in the front, and you'll get what I mean about color. So here's the one at the back, solid green. Now the one at the front has the brown. I think the brown looks good compared to the solid Loden green. Don't you agree? Now here's the cottage garden, all in snow. Rob got that arbor built for me last year, and I need to get more plants on it. The roses have been slow to take off, but I really didn't fertilize, so I need to do some of that. So everything's asleep in there. Here are the trees. Look at that. Look at those blue spruces. Look at the color and look at the sun coming through on them. Isn't that spectacular? And of course, there's the snowblower sending out because we needed it so much. But Rob has created this run along here for Bailey to walk him and get the energy off because he's so full of energy as a puppy, he wears us out. So we're doing like probably 5 and 10 rounds a couple times a day in here. So we've had to blow this out again. But this is how the garden is looking. And there's Rob's tent. That is eventually going to become my greenhouse. We're going to modify it. Let's go over there. These hydrangeas I did not get cut back. I admit it. I got all them done in the front, but not all in the back. But they seem to be fine. So we're just going to leave them. But you can see we had to put up snow fence because there is so much snow that comes in and it blows in there bad. So Rob has boarded everything up because he has his car in there and keeping it cleaned out to the air conditioner along the side of the house. It's just been so much snow. Let me show you how my arborvitaes are doing. Because these ones I started as tiny, tiny trees and they have been loving their life over here. And ignore the fence because it's got to be replaced. But look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? They're snow-capped. That is so pretty. And see how high the snow is? But look at that. And they don't need to have the snow knocked off of them. They can handle it. It's just a bit in the top. It's not way in the branches down. Like we see some places feel they need to take a broom and knock it off. You know, we get a lot of snow and there's no need for that. They can handle it. We're not getting any broken branches or anything in here. It's just real pretty. Now we come toward the house and those trees have just grown. In fact, the snow has weighed down the branches on these and I mean, they can handle it, but they're hanging over the path big time now. They have grown so much. And we do have a bit of a gap happening in here and we're losing a lot of needles. So I might have to deal with these. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but we'll see. But aren't they beautiful? They're just snow-capped right now. And look at how the blue stands out with the snow. I love blue spruces. I think they're like the prettiest evergreen in the garden. Aren't they beautiful? So anyhow, that's it for this video. That is your update on where we are at in the garden. And I hope you enjoyed it. And now I hope you all understand kind of what we've been dealing with here and why I haven't been so fast to get videos out. But stick with me, there's more content coming. Thanks everyone.